welcome back. All right.
Hey, it's our friends.
Hi, guys.
Sorry, I was doing a little Blues
Hey.
Clues thing. Hi, it's our friends.
Hey, friends.
I didn't
Let's
get
take
it.
a look in the mailbox. Hey,
We
mailbox.
just got a letter.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to print up the fan mail. I'm sorry.
Hello, neighbors.
We had fan mail for you guys. And
Dear Geek Show,
Oh, really?
blueberries.
well, it was kind of like that.
Shannon's funny.
But it was
Shannon
I forgot to bring it.
participates.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we did get some mail. Actually, we got some mail from. I just got an instant message from a listener who's actually often a participant on the show.
Uh-huh.
Says, "Oh, sorry about boning out, guys. I feel bad. I was seriously barfing, or seriously close to barfing, and then passing out or something." That's Shannon.
That's
That was
Shannon,
Shannon,
yeah.
He's. I'm hoping he's going to be okay.
I texted him and said, "Don't worry, baby."
But
Oh.
Everyone was worried that
if
you were
your
going to
doctor
die.
gives you ham-flavored codeine, you don't.
That's right.
They got cherry, grape, orange, and ham.
Well, I don't know. Your insurance won't pay for the ham flavor.
Have you seen the deductible on that?
My question is it a raw or a smoked flavored?
Smoked.
It's just
Huckleberry.
liquid. It's just a bottle of liquid smoke with codeine in it.
It's honey roasted.
But have you guys tried that? I was at the beer tasting in at Washington Square over the summer, and someone handed me a bacon flavored beer,
Ugh.
and it just tasted like
fuck
smoke
that.
and garbage.
Look,
Let me tell you something though. I have bought bacon flavored chocolate,
yeah.
and it is delicious.
Yes.
Listen, I'm a fan of bacon, but we're going too far with
Yeah.
bacon
No,
flavored
no, no,
shit.
no, no, no. Before you say that, Carrie,
Well,
go to Beyond Glaze, the new gourmet coffee or donut
Donuts.
shop,
It's good stuff.
and get the maple bacon donut.
But that makes sense.
I've had a good maple bacon donut, but and I even have at home, and you guys can try it when you come over, the chocolate covered bacon.
And my
Chocolate
brother,
covered
my
bacon.
brother's
Delicious.
my brother's a chef that runs a number of restaurants in northern Washington, and he's actually injected chocolate into ham.
Yeah.
Because no, I'm dead serious.
It's
Because
a
chocolate.
good-
Chocolate can take on characteristics of whatever it's around, so you can use chocolate as a glaze on
Yeah.
most of your savory foods.
Ooh,
like
God.
Good
ham.
combination.
I like the way you're going. You could inject bacon into a ham, and then wrap it inside a cow, and then wrap that inside an elephant. It'd sort of be like the turducken of
like
the
a
21st
turducken.
century.
Yeah.
Could you inject bacon into bacon? Or would it open up a black hole?
I mean, if you were to
Yeah.
take like an
Science.
American bacon and shove it into a Canadian bacon,
Science is working on that now. That's why they built the Hadron Collider.
Man, we're fucked.
they're going to take
Bacon
bacon particles and
going around.
collide them
Yes,
at subatomic
exactly.
speeds.
When bacon and anti-bacon meet, what will happen?
It creates antimatter.
Chris Farley's going to come back from the dead.
That's right. It's all part of the plan.
Yes, at that point, George Lucas will make a good Star Wars movie.
I was going to say, and that's the inciting incident that starts the eugenic wars that brings us continuity in sync.
Oh, nice touch. Speaking of Star Trek.
Yes.
Segway.
Yes.
You know how I am a Star Trek fan, but I hate Star Trek fans.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
You know
So
what I
say
mean?
we all.
Can I just share an experience?
Go ahead.
Carrie and I were in Las Vegas
Yes.
for a bachelor party.
Oh.
Do you remember this? And
That
we
means
stumbled into
trouble.
the Star Trek convention in Las Vegas at the convention center.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember what our reaction was? Let's get the fuck out of here because I am creeped out by these people. That was
Yes.
my exact reaction. I'm like, oh God, seriously, my skin is crawling. Let's get the fuck out of here.
But again, it has to be said, we are probably some of the biggest Star Trek fans.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But we hate the fans.
Oh Jesus,
Even
yes.
me.
Yes.
But you know how to pose yourself as a dignified human.
Yes, we have seen vaginas.
Yes.
Carrie's been inside a vagina. I, on the other hand, am
Have
waiting for
seen
that.
one.
Yes,
I've seen pictures.
that's right.
They look nice and amusing,
Apparently, tentacles go inside them.
Yes.
according to my Japanese source.
Yes.
I've been wrong this whole time.
So here's the thing is that and we had fun with the Star Trek experience at the Hilton.
Oh God.
Which is gone now, right?
It is.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're moving it though.
But we just had fun with it. You
'Cause-
know,
Yeah.
we didn't live for it.
You didn't lick the
No, no,
buttons.
and
Exactly.
we were healthy enough to the point where we got shit hammered first before
Yeah.
we went in.
Well, the bar was great. We'd get there, we'd have some drinks.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, again, this is the Star Trek fans that I hate.
Oh.
They're trying to save, because the sign for it is still outside of the Hilton. Star Trek experience.
The video is still going on at the Las Vegas airport. There's still Klingons going through the baggage check.
Wait,
It's,
the sign's still outside even though it's gone?
Even though it's gone.
they can't afford to take it down.
But
I'll take it down.
Bailing Paris out, you know.
but the Hilton has said we're going to take it down.
Right.
We're going to get around to it. Fans are trying to save it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And do what with it?
The sign?
The sign.
Is it the same fans that own a minivan that they dress up and do roadside cleanup in
should-
their Starfleet uniforms?
They should save it and launch it into space.
With
Now-
Jimmy Doohan's
Or
ashes.
just burn it.
Now, see,
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
that's
of that stuff from the Star Trek experience was auctioned off
Yeah.
earlier.
Like a lot of the stuff from our favorite bar that we mentioned, Quarks.
Yes, but the sign is still up, and it's not just fans, but former cast members are trying to preserve it.
Oh, God. I'm looking at this report over your shoulder. Read these names.
Okay,
Chase Masterson.
Fucking bitch.
now,
I will not stop holding that grudge.
Oh, I love her.
I thought Patrick Stewart had better things to do.
Is Will Wheaton on the list?
No, Will Wheaton has better
Dang
sense than
it.
that. But these are the people who are doing it: Vernon Wilmer and April Herbert.
Who are they?
They play.
they're-
One played a Dabo girl, and the other one played
Yeah.
a Domjot player. I'm sure.
I'm sure, though they're former cast members.
They're
Yeah.
gonna double rate at the hotel.
This
How many gold pressed bars of Latinum have they offered?
played the Jem'Hadar officer who first realized that the Dominion War was a farce.
This makes me almost want to go out there with an axe and chop the sign down myself.
Oh, how
There
high
is-
is the sign?
Yeah, but then they're going to find out.
there's-
They're going to find out you're a Star Wars fan, and that's going to start a reign of terror and
No,
destruction
no,
that goes
I
on
su-
for decades.
I support Brian because I want the sign to put on top of my car and just drive around saying the Star Trek experience on the top of my
Well,
fucking car.
See, when I read this story, my first thought was, I'm going to call up the panel and say we all get our paintball guns
Nice.
and drive down.
What?
Just down and back.
My
Not
next
straight.
weekend's free.
Down and back. Just
This is how it all starts because you know the
It's-
Trek fans and the Star Wars fans will start fighting. The
The
DC
wars.
and Marvel guys will start going at it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the Hammer horror film guys and the Twilight fiends will start warring.
They throw
Cats
and then
and
all
dogs.
that's going to
They
be
throw
left,
glitter at people.
all that's going to be left is the Statue of Liberty's arm sticking out of the sand, and apes are going to rule the earth.
No, Lee, what this
they
is,
blew
this
it
is
up.
as a Star Wars fan, I could say this would piss me off as much as them revamping Star Tours. It's like, oh shit, they're gonna take all that shit out. Awesome. We're gonna get something new. Awesome.
That
But
You
here's
know,
the
like
problem.
what is this sign?
I
sir?
will. I will
Like,
honestly say the Star Trek shut-ins are a little more shut-in than the Star Wars shut-ins.
yeah, that's why I hate them actually more than I hate Star Wars.
What this
fans.
shows to me, though, is okay. Say they took Star Tours away, which they did.
Yes.
But there's still signs that says, "Hey, Star Tours that way," and you're like, "But it's gone.
We
It's
should-
gone."
we should
but
save
keep
that-
the sign. No,
save
keep
that sign.
Keep the sign.
Why,
yeah.
Why, if I could get off my giant tribble-shaped beanbag chair, I'd show them something.
And will no one think of the children? What about the parents that drive by on the freeway and the kids are like, let's go to the Star Trek experience, and there's that sign there, and they all think we could go, and then they show up and it's gone.
See, there's a flaw in your logic there, is that the kids wouldn't recognize that Star Trek.
Nope.
Because they know Zachary Quinto is Spock.
You know,
Thanks, everybody.
I have a 14-year-old son whose
And-
friends. I mean, I know he goes to Science High, and
I was going to say, your kid is special, though.
no, but his friends fucking love the original series. Absolutely adore the original series. They think it's crap,
Cheeseball?
but they love it.
Well, even I think it's crap, and I love it.
It is crap.
They should set up a march or a waddle, whatever you want to call it.
Dude, I just don't understand the logic where it's like, if maybe the sign were in the movie, like if it were the whale from Star Trek 4 and they were going to kill it or something, like I understand that.
Well, but here's the big problem I have with the story, and that is we had fun with the Star Trek experience.
Yes, we did.
It wasn't that great.
No, it was
I'm
not.
sorry, it was not that great. It was actually kind of lame.
Yep.
All right, so why you're so hyped up about saving a sign from something that lame?
I
Just
think it's an insidious plot to get podcasts to
Here-
talk about them. For,
Let me
fell for it.
let me liken the Star Trek experience. It would be like going to the now defunct 49th Street Galleria, drinking a blue Pabst blue ribbon, and getting in the motion
the motion simulator.
the motion
The
simulator.
roller coaster.
Yeah, that is all the Star Trek experience really was.
You know-
and even that new thing they brought in, the Borg 3D thing.
Yeah.
I was down there for the opening for that,
Did-
and it was even that wasn't that cool.
Do you know the best part of the Borg simulator was? The live action stuff with the actors.
Yeah.
Where the Borg came down from the ceiling and grabbed the tour guide.
that was cool.
The ride itself, sitting in a little thing, and then a little screw comes out and pokes you in the back. Oh, you're being assimilated.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I spent $40 on that.
And
Give me another
Well,
fucking Pabst
to
Blue
be
Ribbon,
tapped in the
thank you.
that was the other thing about it. That ride was that whole area thing, so goddamn expensive.
Yes.
It was ridiculous
Well,
expensive.
You two were made of money, so I imagine a mortal like me would have just fell over dead.
That's what I'm saying. It was horribly
You sure
expensive.
it tapped
and-
your back? It wasn't just hitting your wallet?
More money.
We're assimilating your credit.
just incredibly expensive and incredibly lame. They didn't maintain it. They didn't take care of it. When we were there last, we couldn't get a shot glass.
So you're surprised.
They said we don't have any shot glasses.
So they took care of it like Paramount took care of the franchise before J.J. Abrams
Exactly.
took over.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
You know, my
So-
best experience with the Star Trek experience last time was buying the water pistol that looked like an old phaser,
Yeah.
filling it with a little mini bottle of Michael Collins whiskey, and Shannon and I getting drunk on the monorail.
Mm-hmm.
Which we could have. The phaser cost me $5. The Michael Collins whiskey cost me $6 in Las Vegas. The monorail pass cost me $4. I didn't have to pay anything for the Star Trek experience to get this.
To
I
have
bet
the fun.
the monorail had more, motion and
Yes.
excitement to it as well.
Here's my impression of it. We were both drunk at that point, and I was like going, I don't know, Shannon, I'm fading. Shut up and open your mouth. Squirt, 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 squirt. I'm good to go.
Set phasers to kill.
Yeah.
Well, the best part is in Las Vegas, every once in a while, a random Packlet walks onto the tram and stares at you.
Let's say you're making minimum wage at this hotel, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have a good time just watching assholes walk in Star Trek outfits, still thinking that it's there because of the sign, and then breaking their hearts and saying that it was gone like a year ago?
Do they have a reason why they want to save the sign other than it's just Star Trek history?
Probably that.
I think they're just lazy.
They this is the thing is that they really enjoyed being cast members for this thing. Now, if I were that passionate about Star Trek, I would have been mad as hell that I was a cast member at the Star Trek experience because it would be like
Dabo.
it's not being taken care of. Nobody gives a damn. We're sharing our Klingon crabs that we wear on our foreheads. They smell like sweat. I'd be so pissed about being in that. I would want nothing to do with it. I wouldn't want to remember any of
Have
it.
you ever loved a job so much that you just want to be like, no, please don't tear it down. I haven't worked there. It's been closed for years. But no, don't take the sign down. Please, for the love of Christ, no.
That's how I felt when they tore down the reams in Magna.
Oh.
Scott Pierce and I are both planning on protesting when they tear down the sign for the Voldemort news.
Really?
No.
Well, I think we should all let's make a trip. Let's get our paint guns and head down.
Well, we're going to find a paint gun that looks like a phaser.
Yes.
I just want
The old phaser, the old rifle phaser that Kirk had.
I want a 30-foot ladder. I'm just going to take that sign off and sell it on
You know,
eBay.
though, I could get a gorilla suit and bleach it white, put a horn on it, and dance as the Mugatu on top of the sign. And, that would make news.
So we'll bring Lee to pull in Nichelle Nichols' fan dance to distract everyone while we're doing it.
Okay, if you're going to
So Lee's going to
akin
jail.
my interpretive Mugatu dance as
I can see the Vegas news. We pulled an asshole off this sign in a white
he was
suit.
dressed as a white monkey with a horn and doing a fan dance. It was really
And you will
When
hear
asked for-
shit about that sign.
When asked for a response, all he could say was, I was under the influence of blueberries.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the sports desk now. How about that? Huh? All right, so yeah, that's going on again. It's I love Star Trek, but I hate the fans.
Can we bring Star Trek in the Park back this summer?
Oh, let's
Because
do
we
it.
we have Geek Show listeners who always want to get together and have picnics at the park and whatever else. But I always want it to be a theme, and I think if we could bring Star Trek in the park back, where we had a picnic or a barbecue or something, but in exchange people had to actually perform their favorite scenes from Star Trek. Carrie and I did this once. Of course, no one was there. It was just the two of us. He played Kirk. I played the what was the little creeper thing?
Oh, the
George
the
Cage.
Horta.
The Horta. I played the Horta. I had a blanket over my body, and I screamed "No kill eye" a lot.
He was
and,
really.
Carrie said pain repeatedly.
Yeah, I was. I was Spock. I was doing. The
Yeah,
whole,
and I remember, my future wife actually laughing and thinking it was cute, but she fell for it. But so
Well,
Star
maybe we
Trek in the
should-
park is a wonderful thing.
We
Bring
should
it back.
talk to the Arts Council because
Yes.
they play movies in the park all the time. We should just do Star Trek in the park, like show the movies and have barbecues and booze and.
An interpretive,
Yes.
interpretive
and
reenactment.
that's where Lee will do his fan dance.
Interpretive dance.
my Mugatu fan dance.
Yes.
And,
I am transporting.
and I'm telling you right now, all of my scenes that I'll reproduce are Dr. Pulaski from season 2 of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
It's logical.
Fucking Diana.
You can do the
Muldaur.
scene where Data goes into her dresser to find the strands of hair so they can reassemble her transporter frequency.
No, it's funny you brought this up because I was thinking about this this week. If this podcast had a patron saint, would it in fact
Catherine Pulaski.
would it in fact be Dr. McCoy?
Yes. Yes.
You think?
I think it'd be Admiral Akbar.
And I'm thinking
It's a trap.
It's crap.
the Carl Urban Dr. McCoy, passing a flask, bitching and moaning. I don't know. Think about it. Just tossing it out there.
Or,
I like it.
Or Mint Julep mentioning DeForest Kelly.
Something. I'm throwing it out there to the fans. If this podcast had a patron saint,
I just
who
want
would it be?
now I want some of those Mexican candles with DeForest Kelly on them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I could make $1 million with those.
Yes.
I have a nomination for the patron saint, and it's going to seem like an obvious choice because it's me, but it's not for obvious reasons.
George
We
Lucas.
can't
It's
make
for
a
George.
We can't make a flannel candle.
It's not. It's not. It's because
It'll burn too quickly.
Fire, yeah.
George has, like, by all accounts, he has that, like, he laughs at people who hate the prequels, and he's just like, I don't care.
I want
know,
my
like-
ass with dollar bills you paid me to watch that movie.
Exactly.
I've got all your money.
And I think that attitude where it's just like, I made the movie I wanted to make. I don't give a shit if you don't like it.
I think I just have to
Just
make a whole
enjoy it or
series of those
don't. I don't
candles,
care.
man.
Leave
Oh,
me
and,
alone.
and that's why maybe Shatner, because he's been that way too. You know. So I don't know. Think about it. Get back to me.
Well, you realize that
This
different
saint smells like booze.
different saints have different aspects,
Yes.
and so we can have many
create an
saints.
entire mythology of
And,
patron saints of
A
Geek
Godhead. Yeah. Well, Dr. McCoy should be in there. I
Yes,
think.
and
most
it
definitely.
well, or we could have our own patron saints, and I nominate Shatner to be Shannon's because he probably smells like ham.
True. True. All right. Well, think about it. Get back to me. Speaking of people being jerks, well, the
Yeah.
Trek fans. You remember how much I hate forums and chat rooms
Really, you do?
and online gaming because of jerks.
But they're so polite.
How much, Carrie?
I don't know. I mean, there's never been any point in the history of Geek Show where we have ever had to just stop everything and try to do damage control for a week because of a forum.
Really?
Yeah.
Or,
Really?
You know,
Because of a
egos.
forum. Okay, so now you guys game more, I think, than anyone here. Online gaming, you got the interacting with other gamers and all that, and you run into the assholes.
Oh yeah,
I ignore them.
Well,
that's what the mute button is for.
this is a company that does the League of Legends game. They figured out a way, and they're going to try it to back the jerks off. They're calling it the tribunal system. The tribunal will be staffed by, not by customer service personnel, but by gamers who are like, you have to be so good in the game to be on the tribunal. So the gamers,
Sounds like a moderator almost.
yeah, the game's elite, like a moderator. Yeah, the game's elite players will become the judges of behavior of anyone who causes a ruckus in the game. So each gamer judge will get a report
Okay.
saying Jimmy Martin was being a jerk to troll.
Wouldn't stop telling Chuck
to
Norris.
troll
It's
number
not
eight.
uncommon. I've been on
Yes.
probation so many times through
You know.
Bungie and Halo. I'm not kidding.
Are you serious?
Oh, I've been put on probation at least 4 times.
You're one of these
Really?
people.
Yeah,
Well,
apparently he's Captain
no.
Shit Talk.
Because now Bungie makes you play games that you don't want to play when you go online. So sniper fucking battles and
Yeah,
shit. So
that
what
is
I
annoying.
do, instead of not playing, I shoot my teammates, I betray, and they kick me out. What happens is if I do that 3 or 4 times, then they put me on probation.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. I hate it. I don't want to play sniper matches.
That's why I
Fuck
play a
off.
game like World of Warcraft. I know where the douchebags are anyway. You stay out of the barons, you don't deal with douchebags. So
All right, it's Riot Games. They're the ones who do it. And Steve Mescon, his nickname is Pendragon.
Of course it
of
is.
course.
Oh,
Said his company was too small to manually deal with a level of player frustration that emerges in a community that is filling tens of thousands of complaints a day, like League of Legends players were.
That's a lot of complaints.
It is. So we had to find a way to have a bigger impact, get rid of a much bigger number of these toxic players who are creating toxic atmosphere in a way that would get rid of it and make it meaningful and efficient. If this works, this group of developers, Riot Games, are going to be doing one of the hardest things there is out there to get rid of jerks online. Jimmy.
You know what? I may be betrayed to get out of a game, but at least I'm not some racist piece of shit on there.
Well, why don't you just exit out of the game instead of shoot guys until they kick you out?
It's more fun shooting.
Okay, so asshole.
This is the guy.
Asshole.
No, there's
is
a
the
solution
guy.
though with Red Dead Redemption. I would get on Red Dead Redemption, and I noticed that on a weeknight it was okay. During in the middle of the night it was all right. During weekdays it was okay. But you get on a Friday or Saturday night, and you can actually hear the little 14-year-old douchebags. Ah, let's go kill this guy.
Because-
but there's private servers. You can actually sign a private server, invite people to come on, and play with people you know. And that works out perfectly. It's a good solution because
Yeah,
at
but
least
then you got to have like real life friends that want to play at the
Well,
same
if you don't,
time
do you know what
do.
the
That's a
fatal
problem.
flaw of this plan is?
What's that?
How much are these people going to want to pay to play this game if they've got to spend their time sitting on a virtual judiciary bench?
there's always some judgmental bastard
Yeah,
out
there's
there.
plenty of those. I think the problem
like-
lies in that just because you play the
Is it-
game a lot doesn't mean you're not an asshole yourself.
Thank
yeah.
you. Who watches the
Right.
Watchmen?
And how long is it before a Cobra Commander type comes in
Yes.
and starts laying
Yep.
down?
And I'll say
judiciary
this:
law?
assholes online are like the almighty Greek legend of the Hydra. Chop off one head,
Two
and
more
two
come
more
up.
sprout in
Yeah.
their place.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
So-
See, now I haven't had that experience personally. Like, I just ignored a bunch of people and like took them off my Facebook and my Twitter. I haven't heard a word from them.
Well, Facebook's a little bit easier to police. You know?
Facebook is actually a hell of a lot more pleasant than any other social media I've ever
That
dealt
too.
with.
That
Well, it
too.
depends on who you're friends with, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Friends with a large number of assholes, and I've never had any problems with it. I myself, being an asshole, never really
Well,
lashed out at
but that's
anybody
just
on
it. It's the
Facebook.
assholes you know as opposed to the anonymous
That's
assholes.
true. Yeah, you
Since-
can't be all that anonymous.
Well, I mean,
Which
I
is-
do get.
Which is why we will never again have a Geek Show
I
forum.
get a lot of comments on articles and hate mail, but I also like. It's funny, all of the feedback I get, say on my articles about the prequels. 100% publicly, people who are allowed to be anonymous. It's all venom and vitriol.
Yes, exactly.
And it's the people who care enough to say something nice, where they email me and I have their real name and their email address and contact information, and it's just it's them hiding behind a shield of anonymity.
Oh yeah. People do that
Jimmy,
all the time.
Prequel
online.
hate's almost
Hey,
cliche
I
these days.
I only betray people. I'm not. I don't
Just-
talk shit.
Just push,
Remember that.
Just push start and go to exit.
No,
game.
because
Remember
if you're
that.
gonna make me play with assholes who choose terrible games,
So
I'm gonna make a point, shoot them in the back of the head,
I ended
boot
up-
me.
so the
I ended
And
up
I left my-
I won't
left
even
my
let,
mark.
I won't even let my kid play Halo because of some of the assholes that were on there.
It's
I
me.
get on there. No,
So if
it
there's
wasn't,
enough-
it wasn't you because you could hear the voices. I put the headset on one day, and just shy of white supremacist hate rant.
oh,
you
yeah,
want to see where the
all the
state of
time.
this country is in racism? Play Halo for 30 minutes and see the
Yeah.
racist shit that comes on
Or
there.
Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Same
it's,
thing.
oh my god, it is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
But I'm also looking at the people who have 12 to 16 hours a day to sit around
Yeah.
playing these games, and that's the hard part. Is somebody said on Warcraft, things get out of hand. Just get a group of people together and just hunt them down and kill them constantly
Yeah.
until they give up. Well, chances are those guys have been playing so much,
yeah.
they could kill you and your 8 friends.
Exactly.
All right. Well, while we're on video games, we'll wrap this up. You two have some games to review.
I already
Go
reviewed
ahead,
Have
Tony.
reviews. All right.
What do you got
Um,
there?
I got a couple of games here. One is new, two are old. Now the two old. What is this?
That's a coffee cup, son.
Coffees.
What is that?
That's a good game.
That's an old school energy drink.
Oh,
Coffee
I
cup
feel
or the
about
game.
that.
Tony's so young.
But the point of the old game reviews are these are games that came out a year or two ago. You get them now for like 15 or 20 bucks. And
Oh.
if you haven't played them, you need to pick them up because they're awesome.
Okay.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Fantastic.
game.
They're making that into a movie.
Yeah, they're
Fun
making
game.
it into a movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Cool. I don't
sec-
know how Angelina Jolie is going to play Drake.
the second one
Her
is
penis
off-
is big enough.
The second one is already out. I haven't played that one yet because I just got a PS3 a month ago.
Oh,
And you
that's
love it.
that,
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's
the one with the
good.
protagonist who who kind of sounds and talks like Nathan
Nathan
Fillion.
Fillion, yeah, who they should
That's
give the
the
part
one.
to, but they won't.
They won't. That's the one they were trying to get. He was running a Twitter campaign to try to. Okay,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
So fantastic game. It's basically like playing a new age Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Great,
Good stuff.
Great
Cool.
game.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion would be terrible for that.
And for, yeah, exactly. For my review systems that I use, I'm going to have 4 designations. For the crappy games, they are blowage. For
What?
Blowage.
a crappy game, that game is
It-
blowage.
He's talking-
as in
Yeah.
throw up, not sexual.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
Yeah.
blowies and
Not-
sexual
not- no,
are
at
good
first I
things.
was going to go with blowies, and then I decided no, blowage is a little easier to identify.
Or spewage.
He's talking like a young person.
Yes. And so the second designation is meh. Those are games that are kind of just like, yeah, all right. Third designation is right on, when a game has done exactly what it set out to do and is a pretty good game. And then the fourth designation, which is the greatest, balls titters, is for those games that are just
Balls
so
titters.
awesome.
Balls titters.
Yes. And Uncharted Drake's Fortune falls into the balls titters category.
Really?
It is amazing.
Is that when balls hit nipples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's a fun
When
game.
it grazes?
Seriously fun game.
And Infamous came out last year. No, 2009, so 2 years ago, whatever.
Is it more than famous?
It's
It is.
Infamous. This game is basically Grand Theft Auto if you were a superhero.
Ooh.
It's kind of a parkour Grand
Yes,
Theft Auto.
It's not really
fair for
A
the
lot
cops
of base
chasing you.
jumping and
It's awesome. It is so much fun.
the physics engine on Infamous is
Very
amazing.
good, yeah. And it gives Spider-Man a run for his money as far as wall crawling goes.
Oh.
It's that
A
good.
lot of ledge dropping.
Yeah. Infamous, you get electrical powers, a lot of fun. You can find this one for like $20 somewhere, cheap. Same with Infamous, $20 somewhere. Also, that one started off as a ride-on. I was like, oh, this is a good game. By the end of the game, it was balls titters. So
by
it's-
the end, it was balls titters.
B&T.
that's right.
B&T.
And then the last game I'm going to review is a newer one, Call of Duty Black Ops. If you like Call of
Which-
Duty,
Yeah.
this
Huge
game
reviews
is
for this one.
badass.
awesome.
Just don't play it online.
That's the one with all the racists?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. So get on and play that. The single-player campaign is pretty good. I'm 2/3 of the way through because I spend all my time on the multiplayer.
Yeah.
This is one of the best multiplayer first-person shooter games you'll ever buy.
It's kind of like with Red Dead. If you haven't finished the story mode before you go into the multiplayer
Yeah,
online,
give it
you'll
up.
never finish the story
Exactly.
mode. You'll just be online
Yeah.
Yeah.
hunting people
Takes
down.
everything that was awesome about all the past Call of Duty games and rolls it into one.
Let's do a co-op online review of the 2 different motion games. that
I'm
are
on
available.
probation. I can't do it.
Can I
Online
can I
probation.
ask a question about that Call of Duty game?
Yeah.
So
Oh, I
back
give
in
I
my
give it a
day-
balls titters, by the way.
Back in my day, when we wanted to play games with other people, we had to bring all of our systems
No,
together.
you
and-
don't have to do that anymore.
Well, I'm asking if you can because games aren't fun when you're not playing with your friends and like hanging
Yeah,
out.
I
that's,
agree.
Yes,
that's
you
why
can.
that's
This-
hanging out. I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This supports system link up to 18 players.
Good.
Because it's
There you go.
I don't know, like when I was in high school, that was what we'd do is we'd all we'd spend a weekend, get all our computers together, and we'd play Warcraft 2 and Doom 2 till all hours of the night.
I do want to recommend probably for my family and myself personally the most anticipated game for the PS3 only. Just came out on the 18th.
What's that?
It's Little Big Planet 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
Little Big Planet pushed the boundaries of the PS3 about as far as they could go at the time, and
as
considering
far
there's
as like creativity and
creativity,
stuff
because as a platform game, it's a ton of fun. Just the Day of the Dead levels alone are worth playing the game for. But it's a fun game. It's customizable. You can do all kinds of crazy unhinged stuff with it, and you can create your own levels. There's a level creator engine that'll allow you to build anything you want to build, all the way down to stabby robots that chase your guys around, to flame throwing machines and all kinds of crazy stuff. And Media Molecule has hosted well over 1 million custom-made levels. You can just sign on online and play the levels. The Marvel levels are fantastic. You can put a Daredevil skin on your Sackboy guy and run around and do things. But Little Big Planet 2 took everything and just went ape shit with it. And it is PlayStation Move compatible. It's not necessary.
Yeah.
But we paid the extra $20 and got the collector's edition that came with the plush Sackboy and the bookends and the exclusive Muppets downloadable content. And it's a blast.
Also-
Ton of fun. Good family game.
Also looking good that uses the move that just came out is Killzone 3.
Oh, I haven't played
First-person shooter uses the move. great.
And if you do use
Tony-
the move, be careful with Final Fight because you will
Throw it.
you'll hurt a muscle.
Tony likes to shoot people.
Maybe.
The system that I think makes the move look like a bitch is the Xbox Connect. You guys need to get real.
Well,
For real.
what we need
Well, I
to,
have- I
what
have-
we need
I
to
have
do,
both, so I
what we
can
need
play
to
both.
do,
No.
Jimmy, is we need to cross reference.
Side
See,
by
we-
side,
we've been-
side by side.
Oh, I'll be happy to do a side by side because that Xbox Connect is what I got. This is what Santa brought me, which is what means I sat in the store and swiped my credit card and bought it.
Good job, Santa.
But
Santa
I've been
Jimmy.
trying all the different games. There's one called Deca Sports Freedom by Hudson. Fun. There's a lot of games. And what's kind of funny is that there's like archery and dodgeball. And what's funny is that when you're playing these kind of games, it takes pictures of you while you play it. I never knew I got so mad when I played virtual
Oh, God, that
dodgeball
sounds fun.
because I'm like screaming like,
You're just remembering those times in second grade
Yeah.
where you're the only one left in the middle
son
of the
of
gym.
a bitch.
Can you send me some of those pictures?
I'll be happy to.
I'll put them on the Xfinity.
I seriously look like I'm pissed.
That sounds delightful. And
Do they have a Kinect version of Red Rover? Do they? No.
Hold your arms tight. Adrenaline Misfits is by Konami, kind of a snowboarding downhill game. It's all right. But the two games that we've been playing a lot, and they're both in the same genre, there's Dance Central and Dance Masters. Dance Central is by the same guys who do Rock Band.
okay.
You would think...
Harmonix.
Yeah, Harmonix.
Uh-huh.
Great game. Amazing game. So much fun. It will put you on your ass. If you are drunk, you'll be sober in about 30 minutes.
No, that's not good.
Could you sweat it out?
Carrie's like, count me out.
Carrie's like, fuck it, never mind. That's a waste of booze.
Yeah.
But there's no online aspect to it, which I thought the people from Rock Band would have
Wow.
clearly sealed down now.
Can't you? Well, I mean, say for example, if I had, because you have Xbox,
Yeah.
and if I were to have the same thing, we
Yeah.
could dance together,
No.
couldn't we?
No, not on Dance Central. We can make a party and talk to each other. Go, all right, start this game now. Like that's how we did it with Cat's sister.
But
in San
because I
Francisco.
can play Guitar Hero with Drew in LA.
Exactly. Or even in
Like-
Rock Band, you can link up. But
Yeah.
for this game, you cannot.
Oh,
I
that's
don't-
a mistake.
I don't know why they didn't do that.
I bet I know why. I bet they're just waiting for the second version to come out.
I think
something
that's what
to
it is. I
include
think
in the upgrade.
I think it was a race to the finish to see who could get there first because Dance Masters by Konami was coming out. They do have it.
Oh.
Problem
Oh,
is
they do.
that
Okay.
game sucks because Dance Masters or Dance Central has like real songs that you can dance to. Dance Masters is very Dance Dance Revolution, like
Yep.
Japanese pop songs.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
don't want
like
that.
pop,
Oh, it's
J-pop
very.
stuff.
I
You want
drove
the
me-
hits.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
sucks. It drove me insane in like 3 seconds. Fuck it, never mind.
You
I
want
can't
the
do this.
hits.
Yep.
So,
All right.
but what made me annoyed because I got the Connect right before I got surgery, and the one thing I wanted to do was be able to scream to my Xbox, play Red Dawn, and like because they would said the Netflix was going to be involved.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not involved yet. It's.
I think I read that's coming really soon.
I
though.
hope so.
Yeah.
Because
It should be,
That
like,
was the
within
thing that
the
they
next-
showed at E3 that
next
people
couple of months.
people shit their pants about that Netflix would be involved. Everything's gonna be voice. It is not there. ESPN is, but I don't watch fucking sports.
Yeah.
So I don't-
I'm with you.
And Sundance actually offered some of the films on there
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So some months I think it'll be better.
All right.
And my review of the two systems is based on simply one experience, playing something on PlayStation Move that I knew Carrie was interested in. I wish I knew what the game pack were that had this game in it.
The frisbee.
Disc golf. Disc golf.
It comes with the move,
It
doesn't
doesn't. No, the move comes with
Doesn't.
a sports pack that has a gladiator game, a table tennis game, a couple of other.
Gladiator like shields and swords.
Yeah, and that,
fight.
that game, holy shit! It's you. If you have two controllers, you can actually control the shield arm. Otherwise,
cool.
it's intuitive. But it's kind of funny because the avatars are dressed in modern day clothes and just beating on each other with giant hammers and swords and whatnot. And that game's fun, but the Final Fight game, which you can actually go online and fight your friends with the PS Move.
It's cool.
I'm thinking about seeing if Robbie wants to.
See, that sounds infinitely more fun than the disc golf
So-
game, which I played with Jeremiah and his friends, and it was kind of fun. These fucking game designers have never played disc golf in their life. They don't know how the fucking discs behave. They don't know how course layout affects anything. It's just a game where you're
throwing something at a target.
And I would say in,
it's a
in both cases, if you're going to go for either a move or a connect, you want to do a little research on where you're going to be playing at. The
Oh,
room I
absolutely.
have my move set up in, it's got a lot of books in the background, and the camera has a hard time. It tracks me just
really?
fine, but there's so much noise in the background. If you had just a blank backdrop in the background, the motion capture is perfect. It's flawless. The fighting game is actually kind of eerie how exhausted you are after 4 minutes of ducking and dodging and bobbing
Yeah.
and weaving. And I know it's the same with the Kinect, is that it does need
Oh.
a clear background.
I was surprised how big of a room that you need for the Kinect because I had it in my office upstairs first, and it's like stand back here, like I think it was like 6 to 7 feet back or something like
5
that.
to 8
I was in
feet.
my fucking closet before I was done, so we moved it downstairs to our bedroom, moved out the couch, kind of thing. A lot better. Problem is that we have the main beam to our house that hangs a little bit lower. We were playing the adventures game on the rafts. I jumped up. I cracked my fucking head so hard and just dropped. And everybody's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Fuck it, just keep playing. Never mind. I don't care anymore."
Go on without me.
The big thing with both systems is it Zumba, the big dance
Yeah, Zumba,
workout?
yeah.
The Zumba, they have one for the Move. I think they might even have one for the
Kinect, yeah.
I'm pretty
And
sure, yeah.
reading reviews for both systems, I mean, the people who do these things at the gyms are saying that the workouts are just as good on the home systems.
Yeah.
And
Really?
you will get your ass kicked. You will get a workout.
Yay.
This boxing
Cat-
game.
Cat's more excited about that than me.
It's amazing though, because for people who don't want to pay $40-$50 a month to have a gym membership, you
Yeah.
can actually
And-
buy this game for $40 and
And I'm intrigued because I don't want to see a bunch of people watch me look like a fucking dumbass.
oh, I'll never. There you go.
Call me crazy.
There you go.
The boxing game answered my question whether or not I ever wanted to take a boxing class. If I looked that ridiculous in front of people, I would
fuck
I
off,
would
yeah,
wilt and
no.
die.
Yeah.
Especially when the instant replay and I realized I wasn't even hitting the
The
guy.
idea that you can link up, that's what Kat was excited about, that you could link up with her sister in San Francisco and work out together.
Oh,
I thought
is
that was kind of cool.
Very cool.
No, it's I wouldn't say that either one is even anywhere near close to its potential, but you see that glimmer of the potential for these games, and I think this is the beginning of holodeck
yeah.
technology as far as I'm concerned.
With these games, these Zumba games or whatever, like, does it take? These things are cameras, right? So it takes a picture of you and puts you in the game.
With the boxing game, you're using an avatar.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
with
what
the
about,
Zumba-
like,
Avatar?
Yeah, like these Zumba games or whatever.
I'm pretty sure you're using an avatar, but it's
all
going
I
to
think
get
they're all
it's going to
Yeah.
get to the point where
It'll
you're
be
in
you.
the game, and
Yeah.
then I think it's going to get to the point where the game's all around.
If you want to see something really cool, though, with the Kinect, and most people probably don't have this, but I had one sent to me with the Modern Warfare 2 set. Turn off the lights, turn on the Kinect, and
Oh,
put on a
Night vision.
goggles.
Nice.
And you will see your entire room glow up with red dots, like 5,000-10,000 dots everywhere. It's fucking
That's
weird.
part of how it does the motion
It's
track.
so
is,
cool.
Like the dots send back the signal, the reflection, and it's crazy.
Wow.
It's the creepiest thing I've ever
Okay,
seen.
I just need a motion capture game of me shooting paintball at the Star Trek sign.
Yes. Oh my
And-
God.
well-
get to work on that.
Where's the
design.
van?
Where,
Yes.
where we're getting close to, though, is I would say with both of these technologies, if we can combine the two, because I think the Kinect is actually more advanced than the Move. The
Right.
Move might be a little less touchy because it is actually using a sensor that you're holding, like a
Right.
real mocap unit. Whereas it's infrared, they're shooting beams around the room that
Yeah.
you're interacting with the Kinect. And so I think if they can get the two of them merged better, you will have your completely immersive shooter, Cantina Hunt or whatever else, where you're trying to stay away from those Rhodians.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is when Nintendo releases its update with its stuff and blows both of them out of the fucking water.
They could.
No, I mean, how
I'll
old
bet
is the
they
Wii
do.
now? Like what? Like 5 years?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're just catching up with sensor bars and
Yes.
all kinds of shit.
I guarantee
All right.
Nintendo's working on something that will blow your fucking minds.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Who wants to end it since Shannon isn't here?
Miss more ham.
Oh.